Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Ashley Van Dyke with Advantage Software, and on today's video, I'm going to show you how to start using edit mode with the edit here and panic strokes. Now in this video, I'm going to be using a total of 4 real-time editing macros directly from my steno machine. First, I'm going to be using edit here, which I've assigned the steno of STPH PBDZ as suggested in the Real-Time Editing Kit version 2. Next, I have the edit insert command, and I've assigned this as SZ. Next, I have the left by word command, which I've assigned as STPHR. And last, we have the panic stroke, which gets you out of edit mode and back to writing normally. And I've assigned this as my question bank and my answer bank together. Remember that these steno strokes are just recommendations, and you can use any steno you'd like. In order to use these macros, the first thing that I need to do is assign them to dictionary entries. So first, I'm going to do edit here. I'm going to assign this to the steno strokes STPH PBDZ. To get the correct dictionary syntax, you can either type it exactly as I've shown here, or you can click Special Entries and choose Execute Macro. In the list, find Edit here, select it, and press OK. And Eclipse will automatically provide you the correct syntax. I'll press OK to save that to my main dictionary. Next, I'm going to add STPH and the right hand R, and this is going to move my cursor left by 1 word. And again, instead of typing the syntax, I can choose the Special Entries command, choose Execute Macro, and select Left by Word. Make sure it's going to my main dictionary, press OK. And the last real-time macro is the panic stroke. I'm assigning this to both my question bank and my answer bank at the same time. And again, I can choose Special Entries, Execute Macro, and then find panic stroke. I'll make sure this one is going to my main dictionary as well, since it's an RT macro, and I'll press OK. And the last macro that we have to add is the edit insert macro, and that one is an ED macro, which means that it has to go in the edit mode dictionary. So I'm going to open my edit mode dictionary, and I'm going to find the edit insert macro, and I'm going to change the steno to S-Z. I'll press OK and OK. And now all 4 of my macros are set up in the correct dictionary. Remember that if the macro ends with -RT, it goes in your main dictionary. And if it ends in -ED, it goes in your edit mode dictionary. Next, I'm going to start a real-time file. And for my own convenience, I'm going to append to a file that already has some text that requires correction. I'm going to press OK and append to that file. I'll choose the last stroke from my writer. And now I'm in real time. So as you can see, I can continue adding any text to my document and continue writing along in real time. However, I also have new and special tools to edit directly from my steno machine. The first entry that I want to use is the left by word entry, which I set up as STPHR. And so I'm going to use STPHR to move left by word to position my cursor in front of the word store. Next, I'm going to use edit here, which I defined as STPH PBDZ, to turn on edit mode. In the very bottom of my screen, you see that EDT appears, indicating that edit mode is on. At this point, I can write on my steno machine. For instance, I can hit T to insert the word the, and then I can use the edit insert command that we added to the edit mode dictionary to insert that text into my document. So next, I'll press SZ. And that text is inserted directly into my document. I can continue using STPHR and move to different areas of my document. turn on edit mode by hitting STPHPBDZ, and write any entries that I need to add to this sentence, and then simply hit my edit insert command, which for me is initial S and final Z, and that text is immediately dropped into my document. If I'm stuck in edit mode and I don't want to insert the text that I've written on my steno machine, I can hit my panic stroke, which I set up as the answer bank and the question bank together. So if I hit panic stroke, I'm immediately taken to the end of the document, edit mode turns off, and I can write anything that I need to write. And I can also backspace that and write the correct words instead. So in this example, what I've shown you to do is use word left to move through your document, position your cursor in the right area, and then use your edit here command to turn on edit mode and begin typing any of the strokes that you need to insert in this specific location, and they'll translate directly from your dictionary. Next, you can hit your edit insert stroke, which for me is simply initial S and final Z, and the text that you inserted will immediately appear where your cursor was. Last, use panic stroke to turn edit mode off and return to normal steno entry at the end of your document. This is just a taste of the power that edit mode can put in your fingertips. If you're already experienced with real-time editing, I suggest that you visit Support Eclipse Documentation and review the Eclipse Real-Time Kit V2 document for all of the great changes that have been added with edit mode. If you're already familiar with editing from your steno machine, these new changes should be easy for you to pick up. However, in this edit mode series, I'm going to continue going over each macro or groups of macros as necessary to show you how to use all of these new amazing tools. Don't forget that Advantage Software offers anytime support. Tech support can be reached anytime with any question at 772-288-3266. Email support is also available at support@eclipsecat.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when we publish new content in the future. Thank you so much and have a great day.